AMC 10B 2021 Fall Problem 15 in square ABCD points PQ, line ADAB respectively. BQ and CQ intersect at point R, so that means that BR is 6 and PR is 7. What's the area of the square? So first of all, you should notice that there's a lot of similar right triangles, but of which we only care about PAB and CQB. And why is that? That's because these are the only two triangles that are congruent and similar. We can prove this from the following. We know this is right angle because that's opposite angles, and this is x and this is y. By definition, since the sum of the interior angles is equal to 180, x plus y is equal to 90. So if that's 90 degrees, look at CQB. This is a right angle. And what is this angle? Well, you see that this is a triangle, right? So that means that angle must be equal to 90 minus x. But 90 minus x from this equation is the very definition of y. So this will be y. Similarly, look at this triangle. What is the area, or rather, what is the angle of APB? Well, that's 90 minus y, but from this equation we know that's the definition of x. So this will be angle x. We also know that AB is the side length of a square. So that means AB is equal to CB, and therefore we have two angles that are congruent. We have a side length that's congruent, and it's the intersect of that. So angle side angle congruency relates PAB with CQB. So now that we have that out of the way, what can we say about CQ? Since CQ is the slant of CQB, which is congruent to PAB, this must be equal to side length PB. PB is equal to 7 plus 6, which gives 13. So we want to calculate for the area. So that means we want to solve for at least, one at this side, because we have the slant side, so Pythagorean theorem can solve the side length of the entire square. To do that, let's assume that, this is A, and this will be 13 minus A. Now, there are multiple ways that you can approach this, but one of the easier ways is just to do this side squared, so 36, 6 squared, is equal to 13 minus A times A. So if you do not know, this is a formula of a right triangle, and I'll prove it right to the right. So for those who wish to not listen to it, you can skip forward, but for those who want the proof, here it is. So we have a right triangle, and we have, this right angle, right? And notice that similarly, we have a bunch of similar triangles. Right angle, right? If I call this to be x, then this is y. By definition, x plus y is 90 degrees. But wait a minute, we have this triangle right here, right? And this is 90-degree angle, and this is 90 minus x, which is y. And similarly, this is x. So we have a bunch of similar triangles, and just from similar triangles, you can prove the relationship, which is that if I call this A, B, and C, A squared is equal to B times C from similar triangles. And you can do it yourself, but because this is a video, I want to make it short enough. This is as far as I'll go, but this should be enough to allow you to prove the following relationship. So from here, you can go 13a minus a squared is equal to 36. So a squared minus, or negative a squared, right? Let's check. Yep, plus 13a minus 36 is equal to 0. Flip it, so positive minus positive. So what is 36? So that's 2 and 18. Well, obviously that won't work. 3 and 12, well, that won't work either. 4 and 9, yes, that works. So we can do a minus 4 times a minus 9, right? And then that will be equal to 0. So a can either equal 4 or a can either equal 9. So a, remember, is this side length, and since we know this side length, right, we can solve for this because a is equal to either 4 or 9. Let's try 4. If that's 4, this is 6, then we know this side. That's the square root of 4 squared plus 6 squared, which is 16 plus 36, which gives 2, 4, 52. So root 52, and root 52 squared gives 52. But notice 52 is not one of the answer choices, so let's try a is equal to 9. When a is equal to 9, so this is 9, that would be 81 plus 36, which gives 7 and 127. Hold on, why is it not working? 16 plus 36, right? It's 52. Oh wait, yeah, that should work, right? Because a 4, right? 4, so 4. 16, 36, 252. So you square it, and that should be no. Okay, let's try 9. 9. So 36. So 117. Whoops, I did the arithmetic wrong. That's 117. Oops, sorry that took so long to find. But that's the square root of it, so you take the square, which becomes 117, bringing you to answer choice D.